And we see it again. So try both variations, yeah? One where you stir the pot. If that's not working, belly down and do it belly down. Okay, let's run.
BJJ for breakfast.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for supporting the channel. If you like what you're seeing and you want more content, think about joining the BJJ for Breakfast membership for just $4.99 a month. You get exclusive member-only content, and it'll give you a deeper understanding of each of the videos that I post each week. Take your skills to the next level. Thank you. Okay, so again, this is the position we're playing from this week and last week. It's Kesa Gatame. Okay, it's a pinning position. Now, I've been showing you guys attacks and submissions to do when they're hiding this arm. Okay, either because they're just keeping it under your armpit or they're body locking you. Very common thing to do and a pretty smart thing to do. What some people will do, because there's a couple escapes from here, is they'll take their arms off and they'll come in front of your face and they'll lock their hands. They'll try to push your head away. They'll try to bring their leg up and hook your head and knock you back and get out that way. There are some escapes that way, but it's very dangerous to do, and this is why. Okay, anytime he's framing my face with this hand, I can shove this hand by. Okay, so you come down to the elbow. Let's make a C cup at the elbow, and I'm going to move his elbow that way when I move as I move my head this way. All right, so it's not all this, and it's not all this. Let me move my microphone. It's a little of both, right? I'm moving his arm that way and my head that way. And the idea is I want to trap his elbow on that side of my head. Okay, once I get his elbow trapped on that side of my head, he's in a lot of trouble. I'm then going to lock my hands. All right, now it's important which way I lock my hands. I want to lock my hands with my arm under his head, palm down, not palm up. The reason is, if you look at your bicep, right? If I make a muscle like this, there's like a little divot here, a little gap. If I make my muscle like this, it becomes more of a straight line. And with these, with the Kata Getame, with the head and arm choke, every centimeter of space that he has is bad. I want to take away all the space. So getting rid of that little divot actually helps make the choke just a little bit tighter. So arm under the head, palm down, we lock, okay? Now, I can try to finish from here, and it is possible to finish from here by sitting up, okay? So I'm leaning back, and then it's just like I'm stirring a big bowl. I'm going to go out, around, and in, okay? And then this is one of those chokes where it's not going to be an instant tap, like when you slap on a real tight rear naked, okay? You got to have a little bit of choking stamina, a little bit of a squeeze stamina. Give it like a good 15, 20 seconds of squeezing before you bail on it if it's not working, okay? So again, we get to here, palm down, lean back, and then I'm going to, when I stir the pot, I'm pulling his head this way, and my head is making a block on his arm, so I'm pulling his neck into his own shoulder. So my arm is choking that side of his carotid, and his shoulder should be choking the other side. And by pulling the head up, you make it harder for him to breathe. Okay. Now, if you do that for a good 15, 20 seconds, and your arms start feeling tired, and he doesn't tap, okay, you can always change the position, keep the lock, but now we're going to just basically turn it into more of a traditional head and arm choke. Go belly down, put your inside knee to his hip. This leg drives, okay? And now we're going to squeeze and we're going to drive our shoulder into his tricep, which drives his shoulder into his carotid, okay? So again, we're here, okay? Maybe he gets his arm out. He decides to start pushing on my face to try to get out. Come to the elbow, move my head that way, move his elbow this way. Block it with my head. Palm to palm, okay? This hand, palm down, all right? Now we lean back and we start stirring the pot, okay? If he doesn't tap and we want to kind of upgrade the position or change the position, I'm going to keep everything the same, bring my knee in, and once we get to here, it's not a bad idea to sink back a little and kind of do like a yoga push-up or a Hindu push-up or whatever they're calling them these days, and try to drive your shoulder up underneath his chin, okay? So you kind of scoot back and scoot in. That's going to give you more driving power, make it a little bit tighter, yeah? Some people like to go here, and you can do that, but you shouldn't need to, right? This actually is a little more efficient, and it lets you adjust the position to try to like get it just right. Once I get locked in here, wherever I lock it in, I'm locked in. I can't really adjust. Here, though, I can kind of move around and start adjusting and try to get my shoulder, my delt under his chin, and start getting a good squeeze, yeah? Sides. That side of rest. So same thing. Whoa. We're here, okay? He gets his arm out. He starts framing my face. Push at the elbow. Trap it with the head. Arm under the head, palm down, okay? If I want to try to finish from here, I'm gonna lift up, or lift his head up, and then I stir the pot this way. I wanna pull his head this way and use my head, okay? If it's not working, I'm gonna keep the lock, switch my legs, put this knee next to his hip, this leg comes out straight, okay? A little bit of a Hindu push-up to get my shoulder under his jaw, and then we start driving in to his throat, yeah? So I start using my shoulder to push his tricep. I start using my delt to smash his throat. Okay? You guys good? You need to see it again. So try both variations, yeah? One where you stir the pot. If that's not working, belly down and do it belly down. Okay? Let's run it. 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? If you like that, please smash the like button, tap the subscribe button to support the channel, and then let me know in the comments what you want to see next.